up, y'all? It's Annabelle, and we're back here with the one and only, very legendary, night of the album release, nails in his hair, TSA fears him, Teezo Touchdown.
TSA loves me.
With the nails in the hair,
Yeah,
have you ever set off a metal detector like going through the airport?
I'll keep me and TSA's business private because I want to keep our relationship very strong. So,
okay. Respect to TSA.
Yeah, TSA. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, TSA, for everything you do.
Yeah, thank you for keeping us safe. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, TSA. How are you feeling today?
I feel really great. It's to reference to one of the songs on the album, definitely mood swings. I've definitely been feeling a lot of highs, a lot of neutrals, and not really lows. Just been feeling a lot of emotions today. It's really chill.
Yeah.
Really chill.
How have you been dealing with feeling that roller coaster of emotions?
Just being very present in it, seeing what it feels like. Instead of like a regular day, if I was feeling these, like, oh, it's a good day or a bad day, just really just staying present in the moment, saying just like, all right, it's your debut album. Just remember every little thing. Remember the hotel you're at. Remember the smell of the hotel, which is really bad, by the way.
Oh, nice.
But
okay.
Yeah, I'm glad that it smells like that, because if I smell it again in life, I'll remember. It'll bring me right back to this moment.
Yeah,
so I'm very present.
That's beautiful. I think it's important to remember the details, especially on days that are as big as this. Like, you only have one day in your life when you're about to release your debut album.
Yeah.
So you want to remember every moment.
Every moment.
That's super cool. Did you do anything special before this today in order to prepare yourself for the release?
A lot of talking to journalists.
Yeah.
Just been talking about myself a lot. But I've taken a different approach on interviews. It's not really for me. It's really for the people who are going to be watching this.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I used to search up interviews and wondering how to do what I'm doing right now. So I want to make sure that I call it my interview voice. So when the next person watches this, I can give them much information as possible to them.
Yeah. Teezo, what literally just inspires me and warms my heart so much about the way you go about what you do is it's really clear that you actually really care about your community and your fans. And I think it's really meaningful to all of us. I know that the first time I ever heard your music was on Run It Up with Tyler.
Of course.
And then I heard Social Cues, and I immediately felt so uplifted. And I literally just felt like you were standing there with open arms, just welcoming me into your world and your experiences, and just making me feel really seen. So I really appreciate that.
I appreciate that too. I think it's the same for your platform as well. I seen how you said, I want to make sure that my platform is where we show love to what we actually love. So I appreciate you. I appreciate your style of journalist as well. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate that. Positivity can win.
It does,
we
yeah.
definitely see it out here. I feel like you're such a great example of a real positive rock star. And
yeah.
we need more of that in the world, you know?
Yeah, we do.
Wins.
Positivity is definitely, excuse my French, it's very badass.
It is.
Very.
Positivity is badass. Having fun, being unapologetically excited is definitely, it's really badass.
Absolutely.
That's what's being cool is to me. But yeah, you're so interactive with your community, especially recently with the rollout, on Twitter, and you've been posting all of your post-its. How are you keeping up with being so interactive with your fans on social media?
So I think I give credit to artists like Chance the Rapper and Trippie Redd and many of the other stars that I had the privilege to come in contact with. That butterfly that I feel in my stomach when I talk to them, I'm just paying it forward and passing it on. I know it probably blows people's mind when they see me respond or send them a voice message. So selfishly enough, it feels really good to me to know that I'm making somebody's day. So I can do that all day.
Definitely.
Even when this album drops, I plan on just getting the whole pack and running through it and just talking to everybody until I run out.
I love that. I'm really grateful that you give that experience to your fans.
Yeah.
That's so exciting as a fan to really feel seen by your favorite artist.
Yeah, I'm a fan first, so I just look and just imagine what would I want to see from my favorite artist. So what you're seeing is just me reflecting how much I just love being a fan.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. How would you describe your relationship with your fans?
I just said it for the first time today, and I really like the example I use. I think for me, imagine me as that friend that you have for a long time, who you tell your deepest secrets to, you laugh about, you have so many memories, they know where the bodies are hidden. And just imagine them being the biggest star in the world, but you can still call them, you can still text them.
Yeah.
So I think that's the relationship I have with them.
Yeah.
I'm your home. You can always reach me. I know we're at the album 1 right now, but no matter how big we get, you can always reach me. I'm always be there.
Yeah, you've built a trust. That's really
yeah.
special.
I'm not saying that to say it. I'd rather show you how much you mean to me and how much I appreciate what y'all being here for me.
Yeah. What's one thing that you want your fans to learn about you through listening to your album?
It's a lot. I say this album is definitely just me holding my hand out to say, hello, my name is Teezo Touchdown. It's I look at this album as just the first start of our conversation. Think about the friend you had for the longest time, 3 years, 10 years plus or whatever. It all started with that first initial, hey, what's up, small talk. So even the album title, How Do You Sleep at Night, this is just my icebreaker to a very long relationship that I plan on having with the world.
Beautiful. Well, I think everyone's very excited to get to know you through this album, people who may not have heard of you before. Someone who's listening to this album for the first time who's never heard Teezo Touchdown before, where and how should they listen?
They should definitely, like for today, I asked everyone to wear pajamas, and the reason I wanted that is because I want you to attach some memories to your music. I think the reason that we love so many albums, we love the year 2016 because we have a lot of memories to attach to it. So even the people who are here at this experience, like they're going to remember this, just how I'm going to remember the horrible smell in my hotel room.
Yep.
I want you to call your friends over. I want you to really just attach this album to a memory because that's what's going to make you love it way more. So I think use this album as a time to really stop and romanticize wherever you're at right now.
1000%. Something else I was interested to ask you is, when you wake up in the morning, are you immediately Teezo Touchdown, or is that kind of like a super suit that you put on and then you have like your own personality outside of it?
No, I'm always Teezo Touchdown. I think even when I'm having like serious life conversations or like really having a serious moment, I'll look over in the mirror and it's like I'm like this,
Yeah.
and it's like it's a good thing and it's a good thing and a bad thing, but I think it's just an example of being just a human. Like I'm going to have good days, I'm going to have bad days, I'm going to be scared, I'm going to be nervous. So I think Teezo Touchdown doing that is super cool. This is what you're seeing right now is me. It's as the years have gone on, it's just getting more and more intense. So what you're seeing right now is just a very extreme version of what started as just me putting a headband on my head every day or just wearing like a white tank top every day. This is just the most, if you go back and look at the journey, you can see a thread ever since day one of me getting to this point. So what you're seeing is Aaron Thomas. It is Teezo Touchdown.
Yeah, you've been building it up really well.
Oh, yeah.
It's been beautiful. And you know, your career I feel like has been building at a really beautiful pace. It's
Very.
really fun to watch it, you know, grow and bloom over time. Did you ever have one specific moment where like a switch flipped and you were like, oh shit, this is real, oh shit, this is happening? Like this is gonna happen?
Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
I think that him just posted me on my story. Like I vividly remember my friend calling me and said, you know, Chance the Rapper just posted you. I was like, no, you lying. I looked at it and hop out of bed and like run outside and come back in and like cry because like the night before that happened, I just remember saying this prayer, everything that I was thankful for, what I did have, what I didn't have, and then the next morning to wake up to that. I think that's the moment where this all started rolling for me and seeing that how possible it is.
Yeah, that's so exciting. It's
So
so cool
beautiful.
to have those moments like you throw your phone and like run outside.
Yeah.
Like there's no way that just happened.
Yeah, it's a lot of those moments now, but like every time it happens, I think right back to that Chance the Rapper moment.
Yeah, no, that moment's definitely built like crazy because now you're like going around the world with superstars. You like walked Drake out at his show. You obviously opened for Tyler on the Call Me If You Get Lost tour. You've been around some really crazy company recently. What's one thing that you've learned from being around artists of that caliber like Tyler and Drake?
I'm so glad you asked that question because I have 3 points that everyone has, even you have. It's everyone great that I run into to have these 3 qualities. 1, the hospitality that they have when you're in their presence. Number 2 is that professionalism. And then number 3 is the twinkle in their eye of the care of what they're doing. Mm-hmm. They all have that in common.
Yeah.
So, and with me studying and looking for everyone who has these common denominators or listen, instead of, I made it more broad than other than their music or whatever, but those are the 3 things that everyone has. Everyone who is great and who is successful and just a good person, they all have those 3 qualities.
Yeah, that's a really good observation actually.
Yeah.
That's fun. Okay, now we have a fun question.
Talk to me.
So Teezo Touchdown is an alliteration, a little TT. So we have another list of double T alliterations, and I would like you to rank them.
Wait a minute, give me the textbook definition of alliterations.
Alliteration is like a phrase where all of the first letter of the word is like the same. So like
I live for
Teezo
those.
Touchdown. Or like, what's another one?
I got one. When I talk to my team, it's like, yo, we need this. I always say that the deliverables will be delivered. The deliverables will be delivered deliberately.
Exactly.
All right, so
that's an alliteration.
that's what they're called. All right, cool.
Yes.
I love alliterations.
So we've got 5 double T alliterations.
Okay.
That I'd like you to rank, and I wrote them out because I wasn't gonna remember them.
Okay.
But we've got Tim Tebow, Timmy Turner,
Yes.
Toddlers and Tiaras,
Never heard that one, but okay.
Texas Toast,
Absolutely.
and Teyana Taylor.
Absolutely.
How would you rank these five names? Toddlers and Tiaras is a show, by the way. It's like a reality show.
Okay. I'm only gonna rank one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be biased, and I'm gonna put on my cowboy boots and say Texas Toast. When I go to Waffle House, I'm asking for the all-star scrambled eggs with bacon with Texas Toast with strawberry and grape jelly. So Texas Toast number 1.
Shout out to Texas Toast.
Yeah, and shout out to Tiana Taylor as well.
Amazing.
Love what she's doing. Love what she's been doing.
Teyana Taylor's incredible.
Very,
absolute visionary.
very.
We love her.
You're so necessary. Thank you.
Yeah, and Teezo Touchdown, if you were a football player, what would your touchdown celebration dance look like?
I'll probably get fined. I'll probably keep sticky notes on me and just write down something at the field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably.
On the field goal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably that. Or I'll just probably shake the hand, shake the referee's hand, and get back to the game.
Yeah, be very respectful with it.
Very.
We love it. Well, Teezo, I'm just so excited for you. Like, really excited to be able to be here to witness this moment. I'm so excited to see where you're gonna go. I'm really proud of where you've been. And yeah, is there anything else that the people should know? Anything else you want to let them know?
One, I want to tell you again, thank you. This is our second interview. I'm going to go watch my first one and see how many times I said I want to watch this one and make sure I didn't say at all. And I can't wait to see where we are for interview number 3. And yeah, please enjoy the album, How Do You Sleep at Night? It's my first one. I hope you enjoy it.
Let's go. Amazing.
Beautiful.
Thanks so much,
No,
Teezo.
thank you.